In Western Oregon, this is NBC 16 News at 6:30.
Yeah, we got hit really hard by this last storm. That in conjunction with some tides, even though we're 27 miles upriver, we are fed by the ocean. So just all came together, and lots of landslides, lots of road closures, roads that collapsed.
First at 6:30, water starting to recede throughout our viewing area after drenching the region in what Coos County Sheriff Gabe Fabrizio calls the worst flooding his county has seen in nearly 40 years. Good evening. Thanks for joining us for NBC 16 News at 6:30. I'm Alan Matthews.
And I'm Gold Meadows. Sheriff Fabrizio says an emergency declaration is going before the Board of Commissioners tomorrow. Here are some images now from around Coos County. Landslides, damaged roads, and debris in the roadways. Crews continue to work on the roads, but Sheriff Fabrizio says it's going to take a while.
Now, schools were closed, roads closed. Multiple school districts were closed today as a result of the flooding. That includes in Douglas County, where residents in one Sutherland neighborhood were trapped.
It was scary, just sitting here watching it, because I'm in a wheelchair and I have no way of going, so I was pretty nervous.
Residents in Douglas County happy to see the water receding after it reached high levels, threatening some homes.
And we spoke who said this is the worst flooding they've seen. Sandbags were placed in front of homes to prevent water from getting in, while some considered evacuating.
It was raining hard, and then it started snowing, and the water just kept rising and rising, and you can see my leaves right there where it's washed up. It got up pretty good.
We had it up to our garage door. It got pretty deep. It was getting a little scary.
I was packed. I packed my dog's bag, my bag, and I was ready for the evacuation.
Both residents chose not to evacuate as the water started to go down. Moving now to weather with a live look over Eugene tonight. Alan Matthews has a first look at your forecast, and that sky looks a lot different from the sky from the weekend.
I was going to say, you think back to 24 hours ago, and it didn't look anything like that. We saw some nice breaks in the clouds. It's turned out to be a pretty nice day, which is good because we did get a lot of rainfall. Now, we still do have the flood warning in effect, and this is for the South Fork Coquille River near Myrtle Point, and that actually has been extended until Thursday morning. And then we've got this winter weather advisory. So we're not done with the winter weather quite yet. This is for the Cascades in Lane and Lynn counties. That's going to run until Tuesday night at 5. Could see 3 to 8 inches of snowfall there. As far as our current conditions are concerned, our temperatures have been in the low 50s throughout most of the area. 53 degrees here in Eugene under a mostly sunny sky, west wind at 14. And as we look at the radar satellite, not a lot to show you. Again, you're seeing some scattered showers and breaks in the cloud cover. Now that chance of rain is going to continue tonight and into Tuesday. Should come to an end about Tuesday afternoon and then refires up again as we get into Wednesday afternoon. Could see some breezy conditions as well. We'll break it all down with your full forecast in just a bit. Go.
Thanks, Alan. It comes with a more than $100 billion price tag for businesses nationally. But local police are looking to chip away at organized retail theft's price tag with some much needed grant funding. Still, those police departments say more money is needed to keep the crimes down.
Over the last year, Springfield Police Department's targeted retail theft missions have brought in nearly 300 suspected thieves considered to be part of organized crime.
The definition of that organized piece of it, where it wasn't just somebody going into a store and shoplifting. It was theft for, gains for criminal activity.
From grocery items to clothing, police say most items are fair game for resellers.
Retailers, both local and major retailers, being targeted by groups that are coming in to steal specific items for resale.
It was a July 2024 retail theft ring bust by SPD's Crime Reduction Unit that would be one of the largest for the Crime Reduction Unit, recovering thousands of sets of Legos worth hundreds of thousands of dollars from the Brick Builders store in Eugene. Legos were stolen from stores like Target and Fred Meyer. EPD also has specialized units for these crimes that work with local retailers and across agencies.
We do regular meetings with them to share information, for training, and to do planned operations. All of that comes at an added cost, and all of that needs to be supported somehow.
Last summer, both EPD and SPD brought in hundreds of thousands of dollars in funding through the Oregon Criminal Justice Commission's Organized Retail Theft Grant Program. Money used to take down hundreds of criminals in organized theft rings, says SPD. In recent weeks, EPD mobilized its units to find the thief responsible for taking $5,000 worth of boots from Coastal Farm and Home Supply. The Oregon Department of Justice is also pushing for more support on the federal level, this month asking Congress to reintroduce a bill that will provide federal help to allow the states to continue fighting these types of crimes.
It's bigger than any one community. And so we're seeking, again, a little bit more resources in this legislative session to add on investigatory resources in different areas of the state to better combat this. It isn't a victimless crime. All of us are facing this, whether it's the prices we pay or the accessibility of products in our communities.
ODOJ organized retail theft agents have helped 12 counties, including Lane County, recovering $640,000 in stolen property. Lieutenant Myers says SPD has supported the ODOJ's effort, and despite a decrease in thefts, the department needs the additional help.
License plate readers on private property or publicly owned to help track offender vehicles, some of the unmanned drone type systems that allow us to see and observe and be more effective, more efficient. All the technology in the world doesn't replace boots on the ground, and so being able to either staff officers on an overtime assignment or leverage some funding to hire additional officers.
EPD tells us it takes community input to find those who buy and sell stolen goods to make arrests.
And EPD asks that if anyone thinks they know who's trading or selling stolen merchandise, to send that information to the EPD tip line, and that number is on our website.
Well, shamrocks, rainbows, and lots of green. The St. Patrick's Day celebrations are going strong today, even here locally. NBC 16's Tucker Conlu, he's joining us live from the Pint Pot in Eugene. And Tucker, you've gotten pretty lucky with the weather tonight.
I did get pretty lucky, Alan. I saw a few rainbows on the way here, actually, but yeah, here at the Pint Pot, the weather's not going to stop anyone if it was bad. But right now it is sunny, sunshine right in my face, actually, which, from underneath the tent over here, you may not be able to see if you were down here, but there's a lot of entertainment to keep you distracted should the rain come. And, it's green. Everyone's wearing green everywhere. So, Gold, I'm going to ask you to pinch Alan if you can. If you could do me that favor and give Alan a pinch, because I know he's not wearing green. Anyway, come down to the Pint Pot. The event's going on until midnight. We'll see you back here.